Hello everyone, I'm Tony from DTTC Reviews. Today we are finishing a review that is over 2 years in the making. We're looking at the 1:72 scale Kotobukiya White Glint and V.O.B set, movie color version. Let's get into this. This majestic kit comes molded in 2 main colors. You get it with pearl white and some glossy black. Standing up straight is made easy with the feet. It has 3 main points of contact, and they all have movability in them. This makes the balance really solid for the kit. You'll want to glue in the hip detail parts here, and also the horn on the head. For shoulder articulation, you get a full 90-degree bend at the front. You also get a full 360 with a ball joint rotation there, some up and down, and also the lower arm swivels as well. 90-degree bends at the elbow are pretty darn standard too. The waist is pretty solid, and you can rotate it a full 360 if you choose to. Hip rotation is pretty solid, and you also get a 90-degree bend at the knee. You'll find seam lines mainly on the front and the back of the arms. Also, you get them at the front of the thighs, back of the thighs, these thruster things on the back, and also these side skirt thruster bob things. Have you ever asked yourself what you would do with some more thrusters? Some more power? Or do you want some more brainless repetition? Well, look no further. The beautiful backpack unit features 14 movable flaps that open up for the tubing. You also get 2 missile pods with movable flaps, and they also swivel when you attach it to the side. You can also lengthen that ridiculous wingspan by sliding it out. Oh baby, so much wingspan. If the movie color version doesn't float your boat, you're in luck. You also have parts to recreate the video game version because of all these black parts that are left over. For accessories, you get 2 weapon hands, 3 different assault rifles, the V.O.B unit, and a stand. Both rifles have a lot of detail in them, but they also have a seam line running straight down the middle. Attaching the white glint to the stand is very simple. Just remove the crotch piece here and shove them right in. The V.O.B unit, however, is probably the most difficult part of the build. The amount of repetition on this is going to kill you, so I suggest taking your sweet time. You have seam lines all over the booster halves as well, and every small detail is a separate part. I nearly lost my mind building this, and I don't understand why some of these parts couldn't be molded together. It's almost like they engineered it this way just to f**k with you. The small white connection block here is very difficult to take off, and I recommend shaving the male ends on the inside of this so it's easier to remove. For the tubing, make sure to measure properly, but the manual's got you covered. Pro tip, sharpen the ends of the tubes so that installation is easier. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult. Quality control kinda dropped the ball here. I found some coating imperfections, some molding flash, and the plastic felt brittle compared to standard Bandai plastic. For assault armor mode, simply slide up the shoulder and the knee vents. Then the rest is simple plug and play. I only put on half, but I hope you get the picture. The main body transformation was super simple. Just follow the instructions, that's it. It's time for the main course. Just remove that stand mount and replace it with the bigger one. Honestly, this kit is a treat to look at, but to get to this point is like going through the 18 levels of hell. I would honestly only recommend this kit towards advanced and very experienced modelers. You only get the full potential out of Glinty if you can masterfully fix seam lines, separate parts, and apply paint or weathering. If you're a beginner, stay the hell away from this and only pick it up if you find it for a killer deal, love the design, or you're a major masochist. And that concludes the review, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I am sorry for the 2-year wait. If you like what you saw, drop me a like down below, or leave me a comment. I want to hear from ya. If you haven't already, join the crew by subscribing, and check out my other social media accounts. They're in the description box. My name is Tony from DTTC Reviews, and I'll be seeing you in another video shortly. Peace.